Hello there, I'm Martin Cross. This is Cross's Corner, and I have four wonderful guests tonight: Niccolo Carucci, Andrea Panizza, Luca Chiamento, and Giacomo Gentile from the Italian men's quad. Hi, guys.
Hi,
everyone.
It would be great just if each one of you could introduce yourself so people know who you are.
Yes. Hi, I'm Luca Chiumento, seat number 2, from Padua, 97, class 97, and that's okay. That's this.
I am Andrea Panizza, the number 2 of the quad. I'm from Lake Como, near Milan, and that's it.
Hi, I'm Giacomo Gentili, number 1. I'm from Cremona.
Hey.
I am Niccolo and the bowman of the quad. I'm 2001 and I live in Milan and I row in Lake Varese.
And you are the baby of the quad, Niccolo.
Yes, I'm the youngest. Yeah, I'm still under 23. So I'm enjoying this period because I can race both in under 23 race and senior race. Wow. So it's cool.
So how come the four of you are together now? Do you always
So now we are in the training camp here in Sabaudia, and till 22 of December, then we take off and we go home for the holidays. But now we are in Sabaudia for the training camp.
And what boats are you training in? The singles, the double, the quad?
Yeah.
Yes, now we own the single.
On the Ergo.
and
now on the Ergo.
And now especially in the Ergo because it's
raining all the day.
Yes, it's bad weather, so we can't go outside. So pretty much Ergo.
Yes. And is it right you have an award show tomorrow night?
Yes, me, Andrea, and Giacomo, we are invited to the CONI. We both, 3 of us are in the club of Fiamme Gialle, and we are in this dépliant in this calendar. We showed up 3 of us, so we invited at this ceremony.
Oh wow, fantastic!
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So tell me what training you have done today then.
So today only Ergo. In the morning we had an hour and a half of Ergo steady state and work on the power of the stroke, pretty much this one. And this afternoon we have to do the training section with some personal trainers, do some weights,
run,
like CrossFit weights.
Yeah, it's like a CrossFit, focus on the force, on the power.
Okay, so maybe you can tell me about how your crew came to be selected for the 2022 season.
Okay.
How did you come together?
Yeah, we start the year in single scull until December, and the first selection is in February.
No, nel 2022 sono selezionati 4.
A caso.
Yeah, it was an unusual selection because me and Luca were in the double.
Yeah.
And that was the goal of the season. Panizza was out of the team because had some problem due to COVID. And the Giacomo was the strokeman of the quad with some other guys. So that was the plan. But in the first training camp of June, after the Italian championship, we all took COVID. So So we rechanged all the crew, and the situation was that one day after, before the World Cup 3 in Lucerne, the quad was with Giacomo, Andrea, Luca, and Gennaro Di Mauro.
Ah,
That is the single sculler from Tokyo.
yeah.
Because I took COVID and I felt not good, so I had to do the under 23 championship in single scull. But after the heat, Gennaro felt not good. I was ill, so they called me, and yeah, I go to Lucerne, and we raced the semi-final together. Just after 2 kilometers together, and yeah, we did a very good first half of the race. So there was a potential in this crew, and yeah, the day after we did the final and we placed second. So yeah, it was a very good result for our 2 days together. So that was the beginning of our adventure for this year. And yeah, after that we go to training camp in Sabaudia, like always. Yeah, we took the gold medal in Munich, and yeah, after that we go to the wars together.
I want to talk to you about that race in Munich, but maybe could each of you describe a bit your personalities?
Okay,
What you are like.
Yeah, during the race or in general?
Yeah.
Okay.
In general and during the race.
Okay, we have a very different personalities, but I think this is the key of our crew, because we are very different, but in a way complementary way. So, for example, me and Luca are more similar for some aspect. For example, the training method, because we are very
focused on training.
Yeah, we work very hard. Maybe less talented than the other two, but we work very hard to close this gap. So yeah, I'm young, but I'm always focused, and
Always focused.
yeah, I am angry to win races with this guy. So,
No, io ero ultimo, non sei
so me,
yeah,
Nicolò said pretty much the things I wanted to say. I want to say, but I'm the chillest guy in the squad, because all this one sometimes go crazy. Sometimes me, sometimes I do, but yeah, Nicolò said very well. We have the really good feeling, really good mood in the squad. So I think that's the case in training and in race. That's the power. Yes.
Yeah. How about you, Andrea?
Andrea.
Come
personalità, sì.
I am, I think, a simple guy. I try to keep the boat
Together, yes.
together.
Yeah.
Usually, when we are tired, I try to have fun with the boat, so we can have fun and have training.
Go through the training, yes.
And I think this is one of the key of this boat, the fun altogether.
Yeah. In fact, our name is Ita Chill, because yes, for that reason.
Oh, wow.
We like saying chill, but we are not chilled. We are very, sometimes also stressed, but we like to say chill vibes. Because it's a vibe, it's a
vibes,
mood,
positive vibes.
Yeah.
In the
Take it easy.
Take it easy.
That's the case.
Even if it's not.
Take it easy, ma allo stesso tempo come si dice? Time.
Vero.
Look, Giacomo, how is your personality? How would you describe your personality?
My personality? Che devo dire? My personality,
He's very talented, but
Very beautiful guy.
Yeah.
I like the training, però not every day. Not every day. Come si dice? Non mi piace perdere. I don't like lose. Ok?
Okay.
Poi non lo so, ragazzi.
Yeah, sometimes we have to go in his room to wake up because he's always sleepy and always late. So we have to keep it watched to the guys. But it's very talented. It's
he's a race man.
Yeah, it's a race man because in training sometimes he's hiding behind. He's hiding, but when it comes to race, it's the toughest one.
Wow. Is that why Giacomo is in the number 1 position, the stroke seat?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Also because for the result you had during the past years at Strokeman. So he has a very good flow with the boat, especially in the quad, because it's very light. He can go up to stroke in the final part of the race. So
Especially,
it's very good for us.
Yeah, he's got some years of experience, so it's very good. Sometimes he gives has some feedback. That is the key to keep the boat on pace, because he has some experience by the last year. Also, he won the World Championship, so it's very it's very useful. Yeah,
you have a very good flow in the boat. Yeah. The only problem was maybe last year the training. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. But technically speaking, we are on point and we like this boat. We have to train harder, and so this is the year to train harder to qualify the boat.
Who is the fastest single sculler in the boat?
The single sculler. It's hard competition.
Yeah.
Andrea Panizza's number 1.
Really?
Però negli ultimi 500 metri.
It's the number 1, but in the first and the last 500 meters.
Number 1
And the last one
in the world.
In the central 1 kilometers.
I think that Giacomo is one of the best single scullers in Italy, but in this year, Nicolò also takes some really good place in the nationals, and also is an Italian champion.
I can say we have very similar speed, but it depends on the day and on the period. Yeah. So there is no one that is so stronger than the other, but yeah, it depends on the season,
on the weather, on the condition of the lake.
Also on the weather, the waves, because maybe Giacomo is better on the waves, or Luca is, maybe also Luca, or I'm better with the strong wind. So it depends on the condition, but we are very similar.
But the double scull in the quadruple, the number 1 is Jack Andrea Panizza. Number 1.
No, it's not true. There is no battle there.
We have to discuss about that, but
there is no game.
Yeah, we'll see at the national in 3 months. We'll see. Then we send you a message. Who's the winner? I promise.
Who is the strongest on the ergometer for the 2,000 meters?
Depend from the distance.
No.
It's the best.
Andrea Panizza has the fastest 2K in Italy.
Oh, what is your score, Andrea?
5 minutes and 42.
Whoa, 5:42. How many kilos?
6 minutes. No, it's not true. But 6 minutes.
No.
6 minutes.
And you 6 and 10.
6 2 minutes.
No.
How many?
Yeah,
How
he's
ma-
the best one. He seems
how
like a
many
power lifter
kilos?
sometimes because he lifts so much weight in the gym.
Wow, that's sensational. How many kilos are you, Andrea?
In which exercise?
No, quanto pesi?
No,
100.
Oh wow.
No, 100, sì, 100 stamattina
Wow.
sì.
Wow, that's
During the
amazing.
season, I was 105, 106 because I had a stop of 6 months, but now I am 100.
Wow. So tell me about your race in the European Championships in Munich, because it was a very fast first 1,000 meters, I think.
What do you? That was a great race because there is a lot of wind, and in the first time of the training on the camp, we had a lot of problem because when we go in one direction, there is a lot of speed, and when we turn in the other direction, we felt heavy.
Yeah.
But during the race, I think that the wind was perfect for us because we felt the boat very, come si dice?
Yeah, we were together with.
Eravamo compatti, no?
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes in training camp we were faster with the. I don't know.
With the wind on our back. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, Munich was a very good race for us, and yeah, because we were very strong with this wind, and yeah, we started the race like there was no wind, so we pushed very hard in the first 1K, and yeah, to maintain that position through the finish line. Yeah, that was the goal, and we did this, and yeah, we have to replicate that race this year, the new season, because at the World Championship we were not very good, so we have to work harder and yeah, maybe in a different way.
We have to know our boat because it's a new boat, and we have to set all the position.
Yeah.
Also we are very young, so.
Yeah. What happened at the World Championship then? What was the problem? What was the difficulty?
There was not a specific problem, but we have some physical problem in the first day of our training camp after the Europeans, and then yeah, I don't know how to say, but all the Italian team was not very good. So I don't know, but maybe there was also a problem with all the team. So I'm not a coach, but we placed third, and that was a great result. But yeah, maybe there were other problems.
Yeah, because I thought the men's 8 would be quicker.
Yeah, the men's 8 was a great boat with some really big names, you know. But I'm not speaking for them, but some of the Olympians take some times. So the physical condition was not at the level, maybe.
Yeah.
And also the group was very young, so we mixed up these big names and some young guys. And the training camp they did some very good time in some distance, but yeah, I think that's maybe some gone wrong. Yeah.
Yeah. What happened to Luca Rambaldi this year?
Luca Rambaldi took some times at home because he want to train by himself at home. Then the head coach calls him, and he did some trials with the other guys, because after the World Cup we are selected by for the quad. So
Yeah.
all the other guys they were selected for the double and the single. So they did the trials and came up with this quad, with this double with Davide Mumolo for the after the European, yes.
Okay. So one thing that would be interesting is to hear from you. What is it that makes a quadruple scull go so fast? What is the special techniques? What is the
special rhythm?
The flow, the rhythm,
the flow.
And I think that one of the great talent of the Polish team was the stroke power. It was a fast boat on it was the just the perfect number of stroke with the just amount of power. It was I think that for the quad is such a perfect formula to win a race. Also, you have to have the guys, the biggest guy, the flow guy, the bow guy, and it's a mixed up. You have to mix the skills of everybody, and yes, keep the flow, keep the strokes strong and really powerful, because it's a fast boat. So you don't have time to rest, and you're supposed to push really hard. Sorry.
So you mentioned the Polish boat. What about the Dutch quad? Because Andrea and Giacomo, you raced them in the Olympics.
Cos'è questo? The Holland is a very perfect quadruple scull in the history. The Holland, it's very, very big keep, and the final purtroppo come si dice? Don't lucky the final don't lucky non ridere, aiutami, perché and io come si dice cancellato? I canceled the Tokyo.
I think the Dutch men's squad was one of the best quad ever, and during Tokyo I think also our quad was good, but you know what's happened during the race. So the third race was not our race.
How did you deal with that? Because it must have been very tough, very difficult to deal with coming fifth.
Post-Olympic Games? Post-Olympic? Io ho cancellato tutto, come si dice?
Giacomo?
I erased all the memories. I removed the Tokyo and reset only. I reset. Now for Paris is the new adventure.
Yes.
I think that is a part of the game. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. During that day was not that day, but also was a bad day for the Norwegian double lightweight.
Yeah.
Also, other people had problem during the race.
Yeah, the German women's quad.
Yes.
Yes.
It can happen, but it's good like that because this is sport.
Yeah, yeah. Do you think you would have won a medal if you hadn't have caught the crab?
I think we can fight. We can fight for a medal because from 4 years we are in the medal in the medal.
Yeah.
And I think we can fight also with the Dutchman squad.
Yeah, definitely. So let me ask you some questions. I think at least 3 of you have been in the final Olympic qualification regatta. The regatta of death.
Yes.
Can you describe?
Did the Lucerne. We tried to qualify the double scull in the Lucerne last year, but it was
I took COVID 2 weeks before the Olympic qualification.
all the Italian team that was sent to Lucerne took the COVID 3 weeks before the race. It took 1 week to recover to
train,
to negativate to the COVID. So 1 week before start from Italy to go to Lucerne, and we tried our best. It was very unlucky because also was some windy problem and so really bad weather. So
the problem was that I took a Brazilian variation of the COVID that was very strong. Maybe now COVID is lighter, but at that period it was very strong. So after this COVID, I felt very, very heavy. I didn't recover fast. So in Lucerne happened that we did the heat very good. The semi-final was good, but the problem was that on Monday there was the final, but due to bad condition, they did the final on the same day.
2 hours. 2 hours
after the semi-final, but I was not in condition to recover so fast. So we just did a race just to the finish line because we didn't do a race.
Oh, that's crazy.
That was very unlucky.
What?
That's crazy.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. Also because we took COVID 1 year later. Yeah. So this year.
1 year later, we took COVID in Varese before the
World Cup.
Before Lucerne. So so what's going on? It's like
2 years in a row we took COVID before Lucerne. Yeah.
No. Oh, that's bad luck. And what about you, Giacomo? You have also been in the final Olympic qualification regatta.
Yeah.
Tu sei stato in finale per qualificare
2016.
Per qualificare la barca.
The final B in the double scull with Romano Battisti.
Yeah.
I'm a junior man. Under junior man. Yeah. Post World Rowing in Rio de Janeiro in single scull, I qualified the double scull with Romano in a gibalette.
Yeah. Oh, so you qualified in Egbalet?
Yeah.
I qualified. Yeah.
But then you had to race in the quadruple scull, didn't you?
E che hai usato nel quattricoppe poi? Quando?
In Lucerne?
Yeah.
Sì.
Yeah, in Lucerne. Yeah. I don't remember. Yeah. No, ho provato. Yeah. Sixth position in Lucerne. Yeah.
Tell me about the World Championships in 2018.
In Plovdiv?
Yeah.
It's a beautiful race. Yeah. Not the prima manche. Not the heat. It's
yeah, tell me, because I saw your crew with a big argument after the heat.
Avete litigato dopo la...
You were like this.
You saw that? Responding to Andre.
Yeah.
With that quad, we fight all the years, every day. But during that day, we are coming in Plovdiv with 2 gold medal in Linz and the other one in at the European Championship in Glasgow.
Yeah.
And when we arrived last in the heat, we was very sad. I don't know, because we are go to Plovdiv to go fast, not to go in the last position.
Yeah.
But during the recovery race, we pass for the last position.
Second place.
Yeah. And
The final.
And the final was better, yeah.
What changed?
But,
why the change?
Cosa è cambiato?
They had
the old quadruple scull. It's not chill.
it's fight for.
Fight for, not chill.
Yeah.
Positive.
The
opposite.
So was it lucky the final that you had a good row, or did you work to make it happen?
È stata fortuna o siete riusciti a farlo? Cioè, ci avete lavorato per trovare?
Che cosa?
Per la finale?
I think that was our race in that year because we were good. We were good, and we know that we can do it in that day.
Yeah.
So I don't think that was lucky.
Yeah. And do you remember what the feeling was like to become world champion? Can you describe it?
I remember that from the heat and the recovery and the final, there is a lot of day between the race. And someone think that recovery too much day was not good. So I think that during the heat, someone think there is a lot of day if we pass now. So you don't push.
No, poi come ti senti quando hai vinto? C'è le emozioni che provi.
When we won, we was
it's a beautiful day.
very happy, but you think to the next challenge. When you win, you think how to do something better.
Yeah. So in that crew you had Filippo Mondelli. Maybe you can talk a little bit about him and about what happened to him, and maybe about how that affected you.
It's hard to speak about that because it's a question very heavy for us. You know what's happened to Filippo?
Yes.
And during that season was very hard because also during his fight against the cancer, he wrote to us, good luck for the race. He was ever there for us and ready to help us. And he give us a lot of energy every day.
Yeah.
And when we know that the cancer was in the next stage, was I don't know how to call it.
Terminal?
After you.
Che quando l'abbiamo saputo che era... cioè,
È stato un periodo terribile.
Well, I think that Andrea would say that it was a terrible time because when the news that came with the cancer was had at the highest point, so there was no chance to fight it.
Yeah.
All the crew was devastated by this.
Yes.
Because Filippo was a part of us, a part of our family. We spent a lot of time together, and the idea that this cancer took one of the nicest guy. We can't really say how we feel because it's not right. It's not the right thing. But,
It's not,
why him? You know, why him?
Yeah. Thinking about, can you say something about your coach and how your relationship with your coach? Is it Franco Catano?
Yeah.
Yes, it's Franco.
What's he like as a coach, and what is your relationship like with him?
Franco is a really a kind person. You can always speak to him. He's always ready to talk about your performance, your training. If you feel tired, you can say, Franco, I'm really tired. How can I what I can do? Also, I think that has a really good method. This winter, we changed a little bit the program of the training. So I think there is the right direction because we have some issue with the World Championship.
Yeah.
All the crew, also us, was up and down, up and down.
Yeah.
So we have to work on the strength, on the stroke, on state, to low the rate and so much power to the stroke. Because the other nation do this, so you have to get prepared for the next race.
Yeah. Do you have the same coach all the time?
Yes.
Però digli che abbiamo diversi coach, cioè noi abbiamo anche
There is a head coach that is Franco, and then we have two coach for the scull team, and then there are also another three coaches for the sweep team. Our coaches are Agostino Bagnale. Yeah, maybe you know.
Okay, I know.
It's very, very good, and also another coach is Vittorio Altobelli.
Yeah.
We are happy with these new coaches because they are different from last year, from 2 years ago. So we are doing a new project, and for now we are very happy because they are very motivated. They look every day to the details. So, and also they motivate us to push every day and doing things in the right way. So also he has a very good career. So he can give us some some
Advice.
That he used when he rowed.
You know, in some boats, the like in the British squad, they had the tradition was to have a very good four, you know, with Steve Redgrave and that. And in the Italian squad, the tradition is to have a very fast quadruple scull, like with Agostino.
Yeah, there is a lot of tradition in this boat. In fact, maybe I can say that the Italian team in the scull team, the quad is the most ambitious and usually the fastest boat.
Yeah.
So because this boat has an important history. Because maybe the first goal was in 30
2000, no?
No.
Also
1988 maybe.
88.
Also before. So there is a very strong tradition for this boat, and they want to continue this tradition. Yes, I think it is similar to the quad for the British team.
Yeah. So tell me about your training sessions. What is the training session that you like the most, and what is the hardest training session you do? The one you dislike?
Personally, I love, for example, 2 different training sessions. One is low rate aerobics session at low stroke, so around 20 kilometers. It's very low intensity in single scull, so just to search the flow with the boat, a good rhythm, low earth rate. And another one is a very fast sprint. For example, I love doing 2 times 1K at race space. So they are very different, but I like this training session.
How about you, Giacomo?
Yeah, I don't like the long distance in the boat or in the ergo. I prefer the sprint in the quadruple scull, 1K, 2K. I prefer this.
Yeah. And what about
For
you,
me,
Andrea?
I like only short distance, much speed, but I need to like also the long distance, because I need a lot of training.
Yeah. And how about you, Luca?
For me, it's pretty similar to Nicolò. So I really love to do steady state, long distance, work on the technique. But I can say that the previous training we had with the quadruple scull this summer with in the short distance, like 500, 1K. Because in the single is if you do 2K is 7 minutes, but in the quad is like 5 minutes and 40, 50. So it's pretty much shorter. I really like it. Also this distance. Yeah.
And what is the hardest session that you do? The toughest? I was talking.
Maybe 5 times 4K at 28, 26, 28. No, maybe it's 5 times 3K at 30, 32 stroke per minute. And it was we did this training in April and May.
Yeah.
And every time was very, very hard, because it's around 15 kilometers, and doing these kilometers at 32, it's very, very hard. And I think we all hate this training.
Yeah.
there is also
It's
maybe,
the worst one. It's the worst one.
Yeah,
It's like you have to maintain the pace as a very high pace for 3K 5 times. Sometimes we train in Pidiluco. You have to do a slightly curve on the lake.
Yeah.
So
Oh wow.
yeah, it's a very
or
it's the worst
maybe
one.
also I can say 9 times 3K. For example, a 22 stroke. That is
9
very
times.
long.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there are a lot of training sessions that are very hard. Also, for example, our aerobic test, because we do 4K. Yeah, around 50. Yeah.
Okay.
400 and yeah, so this is our aerobic test, and it's very very hard because we have to push to the max for
Wow.
16
like an
kilometers.
hour. So we all hate this test because it's
Yeah,
too hard. Yeah, but we have to
It's
do it around 2 times a year. So we do
Yeah.
it.
the Italian team used to be on Lamura's training program. Has that changed now?
It's not changed. It's not
No.
changed. It's the same.
It's not true. Until last year was maybe very similar, but maybe this year will be a little different because we are doing more aerobic session at lower stroke, so at lower rate. So yeah, it's different from the previous year. So
I think
yeah,
that
maybe something will change.
Yeah, I think that the base it's pretty much the same, and some training they adjust with maybe a short distance but the highest rate, and sometimes you do longest distance with a low rate. So the base is the same, but sometimes it puts some difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we used to do a lot of medium rate training session, so around 24, 26, and yeah, this year seems to be a little different.
Yeah.
For now.
Tell me about how you guys started rowing. How did you find the sport?
Sì, come cominciato. So in 2008 I gave up to football.
You were football.
Because I don't like it. So my mom said, you can't stay at home. You can't stay at home in summer. So go with your cousin to Canotti di Padova, where's Rossano Galatarossa is one of the athletes of Canotti di Padova, yes. So I start with my cousin, Francesco, and from the start I really love this sport because I live near this river, and I always see. So I have this opportunity to take my boat and go outside, do my little training. Was really was perfect for that time. Yes.
Wow. How about you, Andrea?
I start at 13 years old because where I born, every young guy try to rowing. I come from Otobussi, and also all my family row. My mom row, my two sister row, and my brother row. So I say, why don't try to row? And at that time, I do also rugby, and I try a lot of sport. But rowing was the best one. So I choose to row.
Wow. And how about
Yeah,
you, Giacomo?
starting 13 years old in Cremona, because the traditional sport in my canottieri bissolati, and it's c'è una grossa tradizionalità. It's
That's a very.
It's very traditional in Cremona, the rowing.
Yeah.
Because the rowing in the river depot.
Yeah.
It's long river.
And you is it right you won the Junior World Championships in a single scull?
Yeah.
Sì, è vero che hai vinto il singolo ai mondiali.
Yeah.
Singolo.
Yeah, in singolo.
In
Rio de Janeiro.
In Rio.
In Rio. Yeah.
What was that like?
Com'è stato?
It's very emozionante,
Emotional.
It's very emotional. My first the World Rowing Championship. Okay. Titled. My first title in the world.
Yeah. Where do you keep your medals? Do you keep them at home or do you keep your parents?
Appesi in your room. In my room, in the home. My room. Appesi.
Yeah.
You have a museum of.
He has like
it's a museum in the center of Cremona. So
that's
you go to Cremona, you
a
can.
sign is Giacomo Gentili was here, born here. The World Junior Championship in Rio de Janeiro. It has a statue like this.
No.
How did you start?
It's Nicola Carucci.
Yeah. No, I started rowing in 2014, and I used to ride horses and swimming, and then I get bored of doing these two things, so I changed, and I live in Milan, and there is the famous Navigli, so my mother told me to start rowing because we had a kayak that it's different, but I always love to do kayak, so I started rowing, and I'm doing the sport today also. So I'm happy with this choice.
Wow.
He also is a great
painter. He's a painter, Nicola. He's a he's an artist.
But it's only an hobby. An hobby. So just between session.
In 3 years, you open
The museum.
the museum.
Yeah. Do you put your pictures on Instagram?
Yes.
Faglielo vedere.
Yes.
Yeah,
they are my
He loved to show us his paint.
Yeah, but
His
they
painting.
don't understand.
We don't understand. It's another level of art. He also want to have a line of clothes.
Yeah.
In 3 years, we want to create a brand by Nicola Carucci. You'll hear about him.
By Nick Carr. Stop.
Have any of you been asked to be a model?
Yeah, it's a pretty guy. Look at him. Look at him.
Not only me, all.
We all.
It's beautiful.
We think about to do a calendar, but it didn't go well. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Yeah. So
We can't do a calendar because we are military.
Yeah.
You are in the army.
Yeah, in the army. Yeah.
So how long do you spend in your training camp? Do you train in Italy all the time, or do you go to other countries at all?
I would love to go to another country, but we all stay in Italy. It's our home club. Also because we have a very short period between our training camp, because we stay in training camp around 20 days a month. So, and we have 1 week off in at our home. So we have not so much time to go where we want. Maybe only afterwards. We have 1 month off, so we can go where we want. But yeah, during the year we are always at training camp, and yeah.
So, Nicolo, your hobby is painting. Do Andrea, Luca, and Giacomo have any hobbies outside of rowing? Any interests?
My hobby is the music on the series TV, on the Netflix or Amazon Prime, and
sponsored.
It was paid.
sto imparando play to the guitar. Okay.
Oh, really?
I'm learning to the guitar. Yeah, classic guitar.
Classical. Wow.
Yeah.
My hobby is ride motorbike, and with motorbike or walk around my mountain.
What
I call my
motorbike do you
mountain
have?
because they are not mine, but I know I see all the mountain, and I know what's happened in there.
Yeah.
I control it.
Whoa. And how about you, Luca?
For me, my hobby pretty much the same of the other guys. Sometimes I watch some series, some films. Now I'm studying. Yeah, pretty much training, some films, maybe sometimes studying, and enjoy my teammates.
Yeah.
Wow, thank you.
And do you guys have any heroes or role models?
For me, it's Rossano Caltarossa. He's born in Canotti di Padova, where I started to row, so I can say it's Rossano. Yes.
Yeah.
For me, is Giuseppe Moioli. That is the image of my club and my place.
Wow.
For me is Nicola Carucci.
No.
Agostino Bagnale, because he's my coach, and prima. Scusa.
Ha vinto la medaglia.
Because he's tri-Olympic, winner tri-Olympic games. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
My idol, maybe rowing, maybe is Amish Bond.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know him, but I like how he trained the previous year and his method also. Yeah, I think it's my idol. Yeah, role model for rowing.
Model, yeah. It's
Not
a great
only
role model.
for his result, but like as an athlete.
Yeah. So what are the chances that you four will be together next year?
Sorry?
What are the chances?
Okay. So
queste sono le probabilità.
I think that the goal of our coach is to continue this, let's say, adventure together. Yeah, but in the first days of February and March, we will have some trials, and so we have to do very well. And I think if we do these trials very good, we will stay in this boat.
Yeah, we have to prove ourselves.
Yeah,
we have to stay in the high place of the squad of the group
we
of
stay
the
strong,
guys.
And we are in the around the 5 fastest guy. We stay in this boat.
And
so,
will Gennaro Di Mauro, will he be the single sculler? Maybe
we don't know.
We don't know because now Gennaro is in Berkeley in America, So sometimes we message him, but we don't know his plan.
Also the plan of our coach. So
And,
it's very early for.
Have you guys done any Christmas shopping yet?
No.
No,
No. We are in training camp. It's about there are not
only
so
for my
many
girlfriend,
shops.
but for these guys, no.
I don't want.
You don't want you don't want a Christmas gift.
Yes.
No.
No. When we will come home, maybe we will do some shopping. But now we are training all the day, so we have no time for
No time.
for doing these things.
I must say your English during this interview has been fantastic. You've all been
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're working on it. We're working.
It's been great. It's been fantastic. I really am looking forward to seeing you guys win the quadruple sculls next year.
Yeah,
we hope
the
so.
same.
We hope the same. Yes.
Yeah. So
we'll do the best to do this boat.
yeah, we'll end the live part of this interview now. I'll just close the link, but just to say, the Italian men's squad, Nicolo, Andrea, Luca, and Giacomo, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Martin.
Bye, everyone.
See ya.
Thank you.
Ciao.
Thank you. Good night.
Bye bye.
Bye.